Today, we're talking about what to upgrade first at Town Hall 14. I just used a book of building to finish our Town Hall 14 upgrade. We get a brand new scenery with that, but also some new boosts. We're going to be taking a look at what we should be upgrading first and how to progress here at Town Hall 14. Town Hall 14 is a pretty big milestone because we unlock battle builders, which the builders are going to be fighting back, but also we unlock pets for our heroes, which is a brand new concept starting at Town Hall 14. Now, I went ahead and I made us a progress base here, and I will link this down there in the description for all you new Town Hall 14s. There's some stuff that doesn't get upgrades here, like our Spell Factory, already maxed out. Same thing with the Dark Spell Factory and the Dark Barracks. If you got the new troop at Town Hall 13 and maxed it, you shouldn't need to upgrade your Dark Barracks, along with all of our collectors, our gold mines, and our drills. Those are all max level as well. One thing that we don't have to worry about, which is kind of nice, is the army camps. Army camps don't go up again until Town Hall 15, so 300 is going to be our max capacity here at Town Hall 14. And then we got some traps that are either maxed or don't go up till Town Hall 15, and air sweepers just never get another level. And it doesn't matter if you're watching my channel or another channel, the progress base is going to look very similar to this. Maybe a little bit of variation in the defense upgrades, but it's going to be very similar to this, where the clan castle and the laboratory are going to be top priorities. And one quick note as we get going here today, I do have the gold pass with full perks, so that's why my prices or times might be a little bit less than yours. But let's hop into it. Let's get these new buildings down here. I like to get the new buildings, especially the pet house. This is going to be a big factor that's going to change how we play at Town Hall 14. And since we got that boost early on, let's go ahead and take advantage of that boost and build our pet house now. We'll get that down. I mean, it's a 9-day upgrade. If we have a book of building, we could do that there, but honestly, I don't think that's necessary. But pets add a huge factor into Town Hall 14. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab all of our traps. And I like to put my traps over here. You put your traps wherever you want. I don't know. I just always put them off to the end. And traps are something you can kind of upgrade as you work, or if you have just like a little bit of loot, maybe you didn't have time to farm up enough loot to get everything going. You could just upgrade your traps, and the traps are pretty cheap, even the higher level traps. These guys aren't too expensive, like 5 million gold for an air bomb or 4 million gold for a bomb. Those are nice quick little upgrades that you can grind up. And then finally, the last thing we need to build here is the walls, and I like to put them in little bunches of 5. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit awkward like that, but I don't know. That way we can upgrade 5 at a time here. But we do get 25 new wall pieces. So we're going to have to grind walls a little bit. I mean, that's pretty standard, pretty par for the course, so to speak. So there we go. We got everything built here. Now we can talk about what to upgrade first. But before we do that, the reason we went up early was because the gold pass. I want to go ahead and grab this book of building from the gold pass since we have it in there. We also have a book of heroes. We have some runes in here. So we have quite a bit to get us jump started here on our Town Hall 14. So like any Town Hall level, clan castle, the laboratory, the army camps always need to go up first. That's just basic knowledge, right? I mean, even if you have spell factories, those need to go up, and even barracks. I like the barracks here at Town Hall 14 because we get the Electro Titan, and Electro Titan smash is really, really strong. But let's start over here. So we do have a hammer of building here, and I'm going to use that in the clan castle because it's a 14.4 million elixir upgrade. That's also 15 days. This is one of our longest upgrades that is going to have an immediate impact. We're going to get an extra spell slot in there, so now you can take like a rage and a poison, or you can take like a clone spell in your clan castle. I think this has the most impact, and that's why we're going to use our hammer of building right there, right now. Get that upgraded, get that done. Next, we want to take a look at our laboratory. We're a little bit low on the loot, but if we come over here to the trader, buy the elixir from the trader, now we'll have enough. After buying our pet house and then getting that little bit of elixir, we'll have just enough here to get our laboratory going up. And for my money, since we have that 5-day boost early, I'm going to use my book of building on this. That way we get all new max level troops. So right now they're not max level, but you see, since we have that boost, they will go up to boost. Like our miners, for instance, they're level 7, but since we have that 5-day boost, they're level 8. So that's something we want to take advantage of early on. Now, in an ideal world, we would get all these storages up and then use a rune of elixir. That way we would have 2 million more elixir, but realistically, we just don't have enough time. Our season ends in 2 days, 19 hours, so we gotta use up these runes now. And since we're low, Yeah, we'll waste 2 million elixir, but if you've watched my farming videos, you know that's nothing more than 2 raids, so that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and we'll pop that off right there. That way we can fill up our elixir, because I want to upgrade our barracks next. Like I said, I think the Electro Titan makes an immediate impact. It's a really strong troop. You can just run one of them with some attacks and just help take out clan castle troops. I think the Electro Titan is definitely worth grabbing here at Town Hall 14. Now, we're going to continue talking about upgrades and get more stuff going, because we do have Dark Elixir, we still have Gold, but I want to make a pit stop here in the laboratory, because we did finish that off, so I want to talk about what we want to upgrade in here. And honestly, my upgrades in the labs are probably different from your upgrades in the lab. Everyone plays the game differently. That's just how it goes. One safe upgrade is always barbs and archers, because that upgrades your heroes, barbs and archers, when they spawn also, but I like to wait a little bit on those. I like to get an army that I'm going to use right away. So we take a look here. If you're going to use Clone Bomb with super archers, the clone spell is probably going to be worthwhile getting up, and since I have a hammer of spells, I'm going to go ahead and get that up, just so we have that in our arsenal. You know, I have the hammer for it. If you're gonna use elixir on it, maybe you have a book of spells, I think it's worth grabbing. As far as troops, we have a lot of troop upgrades here, and it really depends on what you like to use. Hybrid is still really good at Town Hall 14, but for my money, there's an attack that I really love, and it's the Yeti Super Whiz Bat attack. So my #1 priority, and I know it's a little bit weird, is going to be the Yetis. I'll talk about this strategy as we get going here, because this strategy is so simple to use, it's so strong, but I love this attack strategy at Town Hall 14. It's very powerful, it's really easy to 3-star with, so I'm going to use my Hammer of Fighting right there on the Yetis. And like I said, your playstyle is going to be different from my playstyle. Maybe you're a dragon or an electro dragon attacker, which dragons and dragon riders, Hydra is really good at Town Hall 14, or Queen Walks are really strong along with Hybrid, or just Lalo in general. Lalo is always good, guys, but I'm not the best Lalo player, and I'm not too big to admit that, so that's why I go with the Yeti, something a little bit easier to spam. On the Dark Elixir side, it really depends if you're upgrading something, like what you're going to use. I do like Ice Golems, just kind of having those as a utility troop. Again, Hogs for like the Hybrid. I don't know that the Apprentice Warden is a huge priority here at Town Hall 14, but, you know, it's worthwhile looking at. But for me, for our Dark Elixir, we're going to take a look at our heroes first. We got 5 levels on the heroes, and since our pet house is working on upgrading, we got to wait a little bit on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump some Dark Elixir into the Queen here. So we're going to go ahead and use 240 Dark Elixir to 240,000 Dark Elixir to go ahead and get her upgrading. But I'm going to go ahead and use a Book of Heroes to get her right back up. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, Bash, we have the 5-day boost, etc., etc. You could get something in the laboratory. Yeah, but once that 5-day boost is gone, guys, like, she's going to go back down. I think the Queen is the biggest impact player. Queen, Royal Champion, Warden, always big impact players. Now, if you do have hero potions, you can use that, but it's the same thing with power potions. It kind of goes the both ways on this. Now, we do have runes of Dark Elixir, but what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make it so we're not wasting. We still have a couple days on this, so we're going to try to make it so we're not wasting. We'll farm up some Dark Elixir here in the coming days, because we're still waiting on our 11 to go up, our 12, our 13, which those priority guides will be out very soon. Now, I do want to get something else going in the lab, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade one wall here. That way we're going to minimize a little bit of elixir waste here. So let's go through here. Let's grab, oh, we have quite a bit in here we can grab. We got builder potions. I don't want to grab that 2 million elixir right there. I'm just kind of going through. We do have a Book of Fighting. Oh, we already have one in store. Oh, nice, nice. So I want to grab that Rune of Elixir and then pop that off. I know, again, 2 million waste of elixir by not having those upgraded, but we're kind of low on time. So I want to get that up, and I want to get something working in the laboratory. And for me, I think it's going to be wall breakers, because for the super wall breakers to work, you need the max level equal to your town hall to destroy the max level walls. So I like getting the wall breakers up here, and since we do have that extra Book of Fighting, we'll go ahead and we'll grab that and get those guys upgraded. Now we come in here, we grab that elixir, we grab that Book of Fighting, and we grab all the other stuff that might come in handy. Right now, we're at a good spot. And early on, you should try to keep your lab going. Realistically, if you want to max out quickly, you should always keep your lab going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and hit a few farm raids, and I think we're going to upgrade healers here today just to get them going. and have another upgrade going in our laboratory. We probably won't use the Book of Fighting on them because we're a little bit low on elixir. One attack later, we're ready to get something else going in the lab. And like I said, I want to go healers. It gives us a little bit of versatility, whether we want to go Queen Walk Hybrid, Queen Walk Lalo, just a lot of versatility there there with the healers. But also if we want to do like Electro Titan smashes, when those unlock, we can go ahead and get that. So we're going to go ahead and drop that in there, and we're good right there. Now with your initial gold, you can go a number of different ways. You can grind up these walls if you really want. You can grind up these little traps. You can do traps first. Some people do walls first. I personally don't. I save walls to the end. But for me, it's either going to be Town Hall early on, because getting that Town Hall upgraded is going to be nice with that poison in there, that max damage per second, the speed decrease. That's going to be really nice. Or like the Eagle Scatter Shot. But for me, I like getting the battle builders. These guys have an immediate impact. They can be a game changer, and just getting them up one level so they're going to be able to heal is huge in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump my gold into the battle builders. Now we do have a little bit of leftover gold here, and what we can do is we can just upgrade some of these walls and use that gold to get this all up. So let's go ahead and just do that right there. Just get some of these walls upgraded a little bit here, and you know, we don't have to get it all done today. It's a new account, and not necessarily a new account, but a new Town Hall level. We're gonna have to grind and get there. So let me upgrade the walls, dump some of this gold in here real quick. So we dumped all the gold into the walls, and even got an air bomb and a bomb level. I gemmed those just for the video. But now we can go ahead and we can grab the Rune of Gold, not from there, from our clan games. That's where we want to be. Grab the Rune of Gold from right in there. Looks like we have a couple builder potions. I want to use those builder potions. So let's go ahead and let's pop off builder potions. Let's see, we have 2 in there. Okay, so we just had to pop off 1 for now. I definitely want to grab those 2 builder potions. Those are going to come in real nice and handy. As far as this tier, I mean, it kind of depends where you are. Our base is kind of a mess, but I think the super potion is going to be really nice. Our lab potion, we can get that right there. I think with us being a new Town Hall level, that's going to come in handy as well. So we'll grab that. Power potion again, since we're a new Town Hall level, those are going to come in handy. And then on this last one, I always like the gems there. And then we do get that extra reward here, which is going to be really nice. And I think for me, I think we're just going to go ahead and grab this Book of Heroes. We've got a lot of hero upgrades and pet upgrades and stuff, so this will help out quite a bit. We'll grab that right there, and now we can go ahead and we can pop off that Rune of Gold that we just grabbed, and we can also grab our Rune of Gold from our gold pass. Yeah, see, it's all coming together, guys, and this is why we went up early, was so we can grab that stuff. It's a grind. It's a grind. Now we can go ahead and we can get our next battle builder going up here right now, but since we are a little bit overflowing on gold, I am going to go ahead and just dump a little bit of gold into these walls here, because we're going to have to farm anyways. So using up some of this gold isn't really going to hurt us too much, because we're going to gain gold as we're farming elsewhere. So let's just dump a little bit of the gold, not all of it, just a little bit. We'll get these walls up, what, to level 10 here? Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we can go ahead and we can get one more battle builder upgrading here today. And this is kind of the path I'm going to continue on. We're going to work on getting these battle builders. Future Bash, jumping back in here. We did end up popping builder potions. You'll see that in a minute. But I'm actually going to cancel one of those builder huts we did, so we can get this Dark Elixir storage going up. Since we do have a Rune of Dark Elixir, and we have a Rune of Dark Elixir we want to get in the gold pass, I'm going to go ahead and get that up. That way we can get the most out of that. And then realistically, I'm okay spending gems with that when we need to. I mean, we'll get more gems. We're not going to go crazy on spending sprees, but I think we need to get that Dark Elixir storage up right now, because we have 2 runes of Dark Elixir, so it makes sense to get that so we're not wasting 100,000 Dark Elixir. After we get the battle builders up 1 level so they can heal, I think what we'll do next is all the storages. That way we get the most out of our runes. Yeah, I know we're a little bit wasteful, but that's okay. So I think that's where we're going to stop here for today, and what we're going to do is we're going to pop off all those builder potions that we do have. That way we can have our next episode ready. Like I said, I'm not going to go crazy on any gem sprees or anything. We're not going to be buying any packs in here or anything like that, although like that $1 pack isn't too bad. For the most part, it's just going to be like a gold pass let's play on all these new let's plays that's starting. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.